Secrets of coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
Stop. This ordinary-looking quarter could be worth far more than most people will ever imagine. Before you scroll away, support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. Today, we're uncovering the hidden story behind the 1980 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that millions of people have spent without ever stopping to look at it. But collectors know something most Americans don't. And once you understand what makes this coin special, you'll never look at pocket change the same way again. So take a moment. Check your wallet. Check that old jar of coins at home, because this discovery might already belong to you. At first glance, the 1980 quarter looks completely normal. It doesn't sparkle like silver. It doesn't look old or rare. It feels just like any other modern quarter you've held 1,000 times before. But history always matters. By 1980, the United States Mint was firmly in the post-silver era. Quarters were now made of copper-nickel-clad metal and produced in massive quantities. Speed was more important than perfection. And whenever quality control drops, something interesting happens. Errors slip through. Those mistakes are exactly what collectors hunt today. On the obverse of the coin, you'll see George Washington facing left. Focus on the fine details: his hair, the word liberty, and the date 1980. On the reverse, the familiar eagle stands with wings spread, arrows clutched in its talons, and olive branches below. It's a design Americans had seen for decades. Nothing unusual until you look closely. Here's the part most people miss. Certain 1980 quarter dollars were struck with dramatic mint errors that can turn ordinary pocket change into something incredibly valuable. These include off-center strikes, double strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, and strong doubling on the date and lettering. Some examples show doubling so bold it's visible without magnification. Others are missing sections of metal along the edge because the blank was cut incorrectly. A few were struck more than once, creating ghost-like outlines of Washington's portrait or the eagle on the reverse. These are not tiny imperfections. These are obvious, undeniable mint mistakes. Scarcity changes everything. While millions of 1980 quarters were minted, only a tiny fraction left the mint with these errors, and even fewer survived circulation without being damaged or spent. Most people never noticed them. Most were lost forever. Now let's talk about value. The highest recorded auction results for rare 1980 quarter errors have reached 5-figure prices, especially for dramatic off-center strikes and multi-strike examples in strong condition. Even non-error quarters from 1980 have sold for thousands of dollars when preserved in exceptionally high mint state grades. Think about that. That's more than many used cars, more than months or even a year of income for some people, all from a coin that most Americans ignore completely. And here's what really surprises people. You don't need a perfect coin. Even circulated 1980 quarters with visible eye-catching errors can still sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the mistake and collector demand. Condition helps, but rarity matters more. So what exactly should you check? Start with the date, 1980, then look for the mint mark. No mint mark means it was struck in Philadelphia. A D mint mark means Denver. Examine the edges for missing metal, curved clips, or unusual shapes. Look closely at the letters and numbers for doubling or thickness. Check whether the design appears off-center or incomplete. And if possible, weigh the coin. Incorrect weight can signal the wrong planchet. One very important warning. Do not clean the coin. Do not polish it. Do not try to make it shine. Cleaning can instantly destroy most of its collector value. If you believe you found something unusual, professional authentication is critical. A single grading decision can mean the difference between face value and a life-changing discovery. This is why coin collecting continues to shock people. Because real value doesn't always look valuable. It hides in ordinary places, in drawers, in jars, in loose change. And if this 1980 quarter surprised you, the next coin is even more unbelievable. Remember, the next great discovery might already be yours.